Hello and welcome to this new era at Motorsports News. This Formula One season is starting with a bang. Lewis Hamilton will be driving for Ferrari in 2025. It finally happened and I'm very excited that it actually happened. This is the perfect matchup in Formula One. You've got the most successful Formula One team teaming up with the most successful Formula One driver of all time. I think Lewis can bring a lot to the table for Ferrari and can help them a lot to bring them back to winning ways. And this move is very similar to Schumacher's back in the days. It's highly expected that Lewis will bring personnel with him from Mercedes to Ferrari on his journey to bring the Scarlet Red Ferrari back to winning ways.
But with that in mind, there's a huge question that needs to be answered, and obviously it is, who's going to replace Lewis at Mercedes in 2025?
I'm pretty sure Toto's phone is going like crazy with all these drivers trying to get that seat and team up with Russell. But me personally, I would love to see these drivers take that coveted seat in 2025.
First, Sebastian Vettel.
At the moment, I really think Mercedes and Toto feel not betrayed, but let down or disappointed by Hamilton and his move, especially with the timing as well. And given that Mercedes, they are at the lowest at the moment.
And knowing that team and Toto love the antics and probably want to get back at Hamilton for what he did.
Bringing back Vettel out of retirement would be a get back on Hamilton, Ferrari and Red Bull. But why is it a get back to sign Vettel? Well, Ferrari did a Mercedes by signing Lewis.
If you remember back in the days, Mercedes signed Ferrari's legend Michael Schumacher.
They brought him in, they took all of his feedback, all of his knowledge, and then they became a winning team. They went on that winning streak, they were unbeatable, and the rest is history. Now, Ferrari is doing the same thing.
Ferrari has signed a Mercedes legend who happened to be also a 7-time world champion.
And probably he will bring them back to winning ways or set them on the right track.
It's like a movie script, except it's actually real. Like, you cannot make this up.
It's also a get back on Red Bull because Sebastian is one of Red Bull's legends and most successful drivers of all time. At the end of the day, Seb is the first Red Bull driver to win a race for Red Bull. Seb is the first driver to score a championship for Red Bull. The second driver that I would love to see at Mercedes is Fernando Alonso. Even though he is going up in age, Fernando is still young at heart, he's still hungry, and most importantly, he's still quick.
And believe it or not, signing Alonso would also be a get back on Ferrari and Hamilton.
Needless to say, Alonso and Lewis have a salty history, if you know what I'm talking about. I know it's rumored in the media that Mercedes might be interested in signing Alex Albon, but in my opinion, I think Mercedes need a big name signing, with all due respect to Alex. A team of the size and value of Mercedes need a legendary driver to fill in Hamilton's shoes.
And given that Verstappen is not in the books, Alonso and Vettel are Mercedes' best bets.
Which would also make a shift in the media, because now everybody is talking about Hamilton, Ferrari. The value of Ferrari went up like by billions on the stock market. They need to make a shift.
But who do you want to see in that seat next year? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss and debate.
And as always, thanks for viewing, watching, and subscribing.